Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. How are you reading this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, if you want to secure a clean sheet, Peter, this is a very good way of going about it. It adds discipline and lends a stubbornness to that midfield, which can stifle opposition attempts to play through, and it takes a lot of pressure off your defence, of course. Forces longer passes through the aerial route, so...
And Sainor! Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he's got his cross in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Rijkaard goes sliding in, distributed tidily. Now it's Pirlo. No, that's been intercepted. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
That has been cut short. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it's Hullet. Now it's Shevchenko. Mbappe! He's got away! Mbappe!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Vitinha. He's got away with one there. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. He's shifting through the gate. Chance for a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Bale gets it clear. Oh, he's been caught napping. And here's Hullet. Mbappe. And the shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That's a half-decent try. Now it's Hazard. Hazard engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. 15 minutes till half-time. Great vision. That's been slipped through. He has found the way through. And the cross comes in.
A rush of blood seemed to be the cause of such a fast release.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Vitinha will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Haaland is onto this. He's found some space. And smartly reclaimed. Vitinha. Well, there's the clearance. Van der Ven kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nesta calmly anticipates. Oh, this looks sharp. And they can counter here.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Looking for options for movement.
Might want to be careful there.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Messi. Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Bruno claims comfortably. And the first 45 minutes are up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Utilicen el estacionamiento proporcionado por el club o cualquier otro estacionamiento privado de la zona. Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 11. Entrará al campo.
Here we go again.
Número 20.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Threads one in. That's headed upfield. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Say goes for a shot! There it is!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness. Applies it with lethal effect. He's class. Real class.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. A formality. We're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Now it's Bale. Little pass back. And this is Pirlo. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Probing pass. Davids has got himself a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. And now they can clear their lines. Quality ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get on the end of this? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's heaved it away. Just about up to the hour now. Now there's a fine ball. Played into space. Now it's Mbappe. Shevchenko receives it in a wide position. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Haaland gets flagged offside.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 9.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Messi. Entran. Número 15.
That's a little off target.
14.
That's going to go a long way. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's a sharp little ball here. And that has been clubbed away. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Shevchenko. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Tries to get it clear. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Good read, needed to be. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Totti. And that was very necessary. Deftly away. Vitinha. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, that is one way to stop him. And this is Shevchenko. The ball has bounced loose now. And he's there to make the challenge.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Van der Ven clears. Looking for the run. Van der Ven promptly onto that, and that is that. Leicester gets across to intercept that. Knocks it into space, and he's found a way past. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Nice control. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nicely weighted ball. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now, can they get him away? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Van der Ven cuts it out. Can he get it through? Look at the spread chance! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And this is Hullet. Can he finish? He has done it! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now then, the ball's come loose. Totti. Shot could be on. Alvarez. The whistle. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank